Hey, yo, what's up, y'all? Y'all know who it is, man. It's your boy, Rex Soprano, DOAGH, man. Like to welcome y'all to this special edition, man, E3 2010 wrap-up. Let's just go ahead, let's go and dive right in, man. It's Marvel, baby! Yes, Marvel vs. Capcom 3, man. Finally got to see some gameplay footage, man. I'm in love, dog. Let's just run it down. I'm loving the interactions between the characters. You know, I'm really loving that for a comic book geek and a game nerd like me, dog. That plays to both right there. That when Hulk tags out the Iron Man, Metal Man, and all that shit. Yes, I'm loving how the way Deadpool and Dante and Chris look, cause they play to their characters. You know, they ain't like they threw together some random movements. It's like they play like you would assume they would in a fighting game scenario, and I'm loving that, man. I'm loving everything I'm seeing, man. X-Factor look real cool, man. I already got a couple Felicia combos in my head, dog. Because no, man. Yes, I'm maining Felicia, dog. You heard her live. DOAGH, man. Felicia, main character. I may throw some ins and outs, but Felicia, you will always see her on my squad. It is what it is. But you know, man, my wish list for Marvel 3 is like this. Number one, man. If they can get 40 characters in the game, 40-some characters, man, I'll be satisfied with that. As long as they're diversified and everybody play real cool, I love that. Of course, man, shout out to Panda SRK, man. Get this money, my nigga. GGPO, of course. I'm SRK for life, dog. I should get a tap or something. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. But like I said, man, shout, man, GGPO, man, in Marvel 3, dog. That'll really get the GGPO name out there, man. Anything, man, to see my niggas get money, I'm loving that. And on top of that, all we can hope for, man, is they plan for downloadable content and all these other things, man, they are expecting from games nowadays. Let's hope that Marvel vs. Capcom 3 can deliver, man, with another year in development. Hopefully, man, they can do something about them buttons, man, get a couple different configurations in there for all the different Marvel heads and all the different fighting game heads and make everybody happy. Number 2, Mortal Kombat is back with a vengeance, and Mortal Kombat, you know, let's use the pun, out for blood. Mortal Kombat 9 look off the chain. That treatment for a Mortal Kombat movie look off the chain. Mortal Kombat is back in a major way right now. You gotta love this fighting game renaissance. You gotta love it. You have to, man. Mortal Kombat 9, man, it just seemed like a return to form. Is that everything look real cool, real slick and everything, man. I'm loving what I'm seeing, man. This is for you, Mr. Boom, man. This is what we call in the hood a respect knuckle. Just put your fist to the screen, dog. Respect knuckle. Bow. I'm loving what I'm seeing. I'm like, that game has another year in development as well, so I can't wait to see what we get, man. My wish list for Mortal Kombat, stay true to the formula. Don't try to diversify by your bonds, but you know, don't get too wicked with it. What we see is fine. Just keep it gritty, gory, nasty. If you want to keep the secrets in there, put your babalities, your friendships, your animality, your brutality, whatever. Just as long as it's gruesome and sick and nasty, do that. And let's make some use of that DLC. I know I heard there's going to be Mortal Kombat 1 through 3 characters. If we're going to pull anybody from the 3D series, give me Kenshi, give me Li Mei, and give me Asha. That's all I want. That's all I want from Mortal Kombat 9. Number 3, NBA Jam. I'm loving what I'm seeing from the gameplay footage so far. Shout out to Tim Kisbro, man. Shout out to him, man. He's my Facebook friend. I've been a real big fan of his, man, since NBA Jam come out, man. That man is the voice of madness. He puts voice to the nastiest stuff you've ever seen in a video game. So I'm loving what I'm seeing from NBA Jam right now. So I just can't wait for it. I'm so excited. Hopefully, man, EA throw that online. And I know online for the Wii ain't the best in the world, but you know, it is what it is with that. You know, we just gotta do what we do, man. Shout out to Kobe, man, and the Lakers, man. Congratulations on your ring, homeboy. 2 in a row, man. Good for y'all. Better team won. Celtics love to stop hating. Let's keep it peaceful. Let's keep it good. Now, another game I'm really excited for, Army of Despair. I'm like, man, I really like the way that the gameplay is going, that it's like a cooperative Castlevania, you know what I'm saying, which is kind of weird. We kind of got that a little bit in Portrait of Ruin, but you know, it's really cool. You can have like 6 characters on the screen at a time. Iga talked about possible downloadable content as long as we buy the game, so all I can hope for is I can play as Richter Belmont, because he is my favorite Belmont after all, and I was really, really angry that he was not in Judgment, which is the crack, by the way, I will say. Another game I was really excited for, Hardcore Uprising. Let's just put it like this. It's Contra that looks like BlazBlue. So all I can hope for is that Noelle is a downloadable character. It is what it is. Oh yeah, and Sheena and Sugimi. Now, 2 games I was excited for, man, that I wasn't excited for coming into E3 that I am for now. Number 1, Bulletstorm. So hyped for that, man. I love how it reminds me a lot of the club, man. It's Smash Mouth, it's gritty, it's grimy. And if I put a boot in your ass and you enter the Matrix, you got my money. Just as long as it's like that when I buy the game, it's all good. The other game that I'm real excited for that you might be surprised to hear me say, Epic Mickey. I am a huge Disney nerd. Huge Disney nerd, man. Tinkerbell is my favorite cartoon character, you know. Long story. All I'm going to say is this. I'm really loving, man, what Warren Spector is doing with Epic Mickey, dog. We're going to see Mickey Mouse, the character, and we're going to see Disney in a whole new light. And I really think that by traveling the wasteland, playing with the paint and playing with the thin dog, that we're going to get some gameplay that we will not soon forget. What was really after the E3 this year? King of Fighters 13 and Virtua 5 Final Showdown. Now, Virtua 5 Final Showdown ain't even came out in arcades yet, and neither King of Fighters 13, but the rumor was that that King of Fighters 13 was actually supposed to be at the show, but didn't show up. So, more likely than not, those 2, we'll probably see that at TGS, so it is what it is. Now, let's get into the gritty, man. The big 3, Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft, man. Who did they thing? Who didn't? Nintendo always wins, baby. Nintendo bodied everybody. From the 3DS with Kid Icarus, your Donkey Kong Country Returns, your Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, your Golden Sun, your Metroid Other M, your Kirby Epic Yarn, Golden Sun, man, everything, man. Everything was real cool, man. I still wish we were getting Golden on Xbox Live, but it is what it is. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm really excited about the 3DS and where we're going to go with this, because I've seen a list of all the different stuff that people are trying to create for this thing. 3DS is going to be that crack, man. Nintendo going to continue to hold handhelds down. So it is what it is with that, man. We got Sin and Punishment 2, Scott's Successor, and Other M coming out within the next couple of months, man. So that's going to be exciting, man. Nintendo, man, 2010 going to be holding it down this year. So it is what it is. Sony come right behind, you know, they had some cool stuff, Little Big Planet 2, man. I was a real big fan of Little Big Planet 1, so, you know, I'm really excited to see that. God of War, Ghost of Sparta, Killzone 3, and, Gran Turismo 5, you know, the Sly Collection, Heroes on the Move, man, crossover game, I'm real excited about that, man. Crossover between Jack, Ratchet, and Sly, oh, that's gonna be off the chain, man. I'm really excited about PlayStation Plus, man. That seems like a real good feature. $50 a year for everything he said. Loving that, man. They focusing back on the PSP, and all I really gotta say about Move is that it look cool, but Sega, if you're listening, Virtua Cop 3. And House of the Dead 4. And the Rumblefish 2. And no, I haven't forgotten about that. Microsoft, man, they come in last. Not because, you know, they didn't do anything, because Kinect was decent. I wasn't really feeling that Skittles shit. I wasn't really feeling the way they was demonstrating it, man. Gears of War 3, man, the only thing I really remember about the whole conference and Kinect, and that was about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like I say, as far as Move and Kinect go, I have to be convinced that Microsoft and Sony ain't swagger jacking Nintendo. If y'all could come with some AAA titles, get some real stuff behind it, get some real stuff behind your technology, then we can do that. The surprise of the E3 conference, man, the Konami conference was hilarious. Man, shout out to all my Gas family, man. We are forever in the loop, forever bonded by the repeats of that moment. Over and over and over again. My suggestion is, if you haven't watched the Konami conference Uncensored, I suggest you do so. I just hope and pray that Old Immediate is not censored like it was in the trailer they showed, and Metal Gear Solid Rising, blah, blah, blah. You know, what it is. I'm finna go ahead, I'm finna get out of here, man. Like I say, dog, man, I've just been in the cut, man. My 360 down, so that's why you ain't seen the Neo Geo Battle Coliseum review of fights, or you ain't seen no Street Fighter 4 review. I got some other stuff in the works that I'm currently in the middle of editing, trying to get to. Once I get it perfected, because I am a perfectionist, once I get it how I want it, I'm going to let y'all see that. So, you know, man, be ready, man. I'm going to change the game as I always do. It's your boy, Rex Soprano, Mr. God Tier himself, man. I love y'all. Appreciate that. Stacking up was for y'all, man. Appreciate y'all subscribe, man. I'm almost at a stack, so I'm feeling real good, man. I'm going to keep holding y'all down. Y'all keep holding me down. You know what it is. Mr. S-Rank God Tier nigga himself, Rex Soprano. Holla back.